Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you're having a fabulous 2019 so far. Of course, with the new year comes a new tennis season as well. Tennis, one of the shortest off seasons in all of professional sports. Really, it's only down from about late October to late December, so the tennis season back in full swing now. We already have tournaments going on in Brisbane, Doha, Shenzhen, Hopman Cup in Perth, so a lot of things going on right now. And since it's the start of a new season, I just wanted to go out on the record, make some bold predictions today. Some will not be as bold, so just bear with me. But here we go. These are my 34 bold predictions for the 2019 tennis season. I'm going to start out by giving my forecast for the best players in the world, and we'll start with the great one, Roger Federer. I believe that he will win his 100th career title this year at the Miami Open. I'm also predicting that Fed will win another Grand Slam title this season, make it 21 for the GOAT at Wimbledon. Current number one, Novak Djokovic, will break a tie with Roger Federer and stampede his way to a 7th career Australian Open title this month. You know I wasn't going to leave out Serena. She is ranked number 16 right now, and I believe she will break back into the top 5 at some point this season. Only played in 7 tournaments last year, made 2 major finals. She's going to be back and roaring loud as ever this year. Now for the other Williams sister, Venus that is, she's 39 years old. I'm gonna be really bold here and say that she finishes the year outside of the top 75. And a bonus prediction, she may retire by the end of this year. I don't know how much Venus, as great as she is, I don't know how much she has left in the tank. Back to Serena, I'm going to put her as my Wimbledon favorite. She's going to win major number 24 at the All England Club. Maria Sharapova will win multiple titles this season. She's basically got a whole year under her belt now, back from the suspension. No excuses for the Russian. Rafael Nadal will win a pair of Masters 1000 on clay this season, but no Grand Slam titles for the current number 2 this year. The Stanimal, Stan Wawrinka, will win the ATP Comeback Player of the Year. Of course, a serious knee injury limited him last year, but he came on strong towards the end of the season. I'm hoping for big things this season for the Stanimal. My 10th prediction, Andy Murray will finish the season outside of the top 50. He also had major hip surgery last year. I think he's going to really struggle, especially with the physicality of 5-set matches at Grand Slams. Naomi Osaka and Aryna Sabalenka will dominate the WTA Tour this year. I'm thinking at least another Premier Mandatory trophy for Osaka, the reigning Indian Wells and US Open champion this year. And it would not shock me at all. I'm going to say Sabalenka wins a Grand Slam this season. The lovable Argentine Juan Martín del Potro will win his 2nd Masters 1000 title this season. Only 6 players right now have multiple Masters 1000s trophies in their case at home. That's going to be the big 4 along with Alexander Zverev and Joe Willie Tsonga, so it's a very exclusive club. I think Delpo joins that. Speaking of Sasha Zverev, I'll say that he ends this season ranked in the top 2. Number 15, we currently have no male Grand Slam champion under the age of 30. But that will change in 2019 because Dominic Thiem will win his first career French Open. He's the only man to beat Nadal on clay the last couple of seasons. Nadal 50-2 on clay overall. Both of those losses to the young Austrian. I think he finally gets it done, breaks through this year at Roland Garros. Another player who will break through this year, Elina Svitolina. She's going to finish in the top 3. She's kind of been knocking on the door the last handful of years. Her ranking has gone up the last 8 seasons. Big year in store for the Ukrainian. Number 18, a bonus Svitolina prediction. She's going to break through and win her first career Grand Slam this year. Also, like Thiem, it will be at the French Open. Svitolina finally a Grand Slam champion in 2019. Jelena Ostapenko will continue her hot and cold trend of 2018 by getting knocked out in the first round of a major in 2019, along with making a major final. Tomas Berdych is going to triumphantly return this year after his back problems last season. He had previously finished in the top 20 of the rankings from 2006 to 2017, so a very consistent guy. I think the Czech finds that consistency again this year. One of my favorite players, Denis Shapovalov, the young 19-year-old, will finish this season in the top 15. He's got the hunger, the passion, and the will to win. Karolina Pliskova will lead the tour in aces this season. Number 23, Khachanov, the reigning Paris Masters champion from last year. He's going to make a major semifinal this season. I think the always entertaining Su-Wei will have another upset of a top 10 player at a Grand Slam in 2019. I've also got Greek player Maria Sakkari pegged to win her first career WTA title this year. 26 is one of my bolder predictions. I'll say Coco Gauff makes the second round of a Grand Slam tournament this year. She's only 14 years old right now, but she's already won some big junior tournaments. she's kind of the next one who's coming on the women's side. Team Switzerland will make it back-to-back titles at the Hopman Cup. Of course, we know that Roger Federer and Switzerland just defeated the United States a few nights ago. Roger and Serena having a nice GOAT moment in Perth. Team Europe will make it 3 for 3 at the Laver Cup in Geneva, Switzerland later this year. My 29th prediction, I believe the Frenchmen will falter this year. They've still got 6 players inside the top 50 of the rankings, but 5 of those men over the age of 30. I think unless Joe Willie comes back strong, no French male player will win a 500 level tournament or higher this year. However, the American women will not falter. I could easily see Serena, Sloane Stephens, Madison Keys all winning at least a Premier 5 level tournament or higher. Now this prediction is kind of harder to quantify, but I think the new tiebreaker rules are going to be a huge success, and we'll make this a 5-year prediction. In the next 5 seasons, I believe that all 4 Grand Slams are going to adopt the US Open rules of having a conventional tiebreaker in the final set. Just a few predictions left. I'm going to say a power tennis couple emerges out of nowhere this season. Give me young Shapovalov and give me Daria Kasatkina. Number 33, Grigor Dimitrov will still be the coolest player on the tour. And finally, Jelena Ostapenko will still be my favorite women's player in 2019. How could you not just love this smile? Alright, so just to review, those are my 34 predictions. Just to review now who I've got winning the 4 majors this year. So hard to predict, especially on the women's side. Men's side I feel a little bit better about. I've got Djokovic for the Aussie Open. Give me Dominic Thiem in Paris. Roger Federer at Wimbledon. And the US Open is the hardest tournament for me to predict. I'm going to say, it's so far out. Give me Djokovic, though, as of right now. Then on the women's side, I think Aryna Sabalenka is going to break through at the Aussie Open. Give me Svitolina for the French, Serena for Wimbledon, and US Open, I could literally see 200 different women winning that tournament. Nah, that's an exaggeration, but, so many women could win that. Muguruza, Halep, Wozniacki, whoever. We'll just say right now, give me Muguruza. Alright, thanks a lot for watching. We will revisit this video in a few months' time and see how smart or how stupid these predictions make me look. But until then, I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the Snowman Sports Media. And tennis is back, 2019. Hopefully you feel refreshed. Do you, and have a great year, and happy tennis.